Hello, my name is Melanie Goins, and I am Breakthrough. I want to welcome all of you to our first ever virtual gala. Thank you for taking part in an event that I know none of us expected to have in this manner just a few weeks ago. We know that COVID-19 has upended many facets of everyday life and made events like our typical gala unthinkable. But it has also made Breakthrough's work all the more important. We continue to prepare low-income students for college and train the next generation of urban teachers, working tirelessly to overcome the significant disruption to their academic experiences created by this pandemic. This unusual time has also presented an opportunity for us to practice the values like persistence, creative problem solving, and community membership that we have instilled at Breakthrough for over 25 years. Breakthrough has already found ways to reimagine our programming as schools closed and our students, teachers, and staff have been required to stay at home. We have used community video conferences, weekly emails, one-on-one calls, and virtual office hours to stay connected. We've launched a virtual SAT prep course to augment our college application and college financial aid support services for high schoolers. And we have leveraged our strong relationships with our partner school districts to provide resources to families as they navigate the many new challenges of this difficult time. Though we have had to practice social distancing like everyone else, we have not let that stop the Breakthrough community from growing stronger than ever. Your joining us at this virtual gala is a reflection of this strength as well. I am so grateful that you are part of our community and for your loyal support when we need it more than ever. Although we cannot be together in person, we wouldn't be at this virtual gathering without all of you. And I want to thank our many sponsors and hosts who have made this event and the continued good work of Breakthrough possible. Thank you.
My name is Diana Abraham, and I am Breakthrough.
My name is Fred Tong, and I am Breakthrough.
My name is Marissa, and I am Breakthrough.
My name is Bill Hannigan, and I am Breakthrough.
My name is Winston Tuggle, and I am Breakthrough.
I'm Shoka Fox, and I am Breakthrough.
My name is Nabiti Brown, and I am Breakthrough.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shoka Fox, and I am Breakthrough. Breakthrough is a feeling. Breakthrough is a community. Most importantly, Breakthrough is a family. Today, I'm the Director of Teaching, Learning, and Evaluation, but my own Breakthrough journey started 15 years ago when I was a freshman in college. I just declared a political science and international studies major and had big plans to work for the United Nations to help solve the conflict in the Middle East. I saw a poster on campus for a summer program, 6 weeks to change your life. This is an appealing offer to an 18-year-old, especially when I learned that the only thing I had to do, apparently, was to teach a bunch of middle school kids. So that summer, I applied to become a Breakthrough Teaching Fellow. That summer was the hardest I'd ever worked in my entire life, but every moment felt worth it. At the end of the summer, during my exit interview with my director, I thanked her for the amazing experience and stated clearly that I would never be doing this again. As I went back to campus and contemplated my summer options that winter, my experience at Breakthrough nagged at me. I missed my kids, my colleagues, and the very stubborn part of me knew that I could do all of it better. So in December, I called up my director and sheepishly asked if I could return for a second summer. In my second summer at Breakthrough, I took on the range of new leadership roles. I was a student who rarely spoke in my college classes, but Breakthrough was a place where I felt not only seen, but valued. My confidence in my teaching and in every aspect of my life grew. My 2 summers at Breakthrough as a Breakthrough Teaching Fellow changed the course of my life. While I loved learning about international politics and studying abroad in college, I knew that working with middle school students and teaching were the things that were going to bring me joy in my career. So after college, I went on to become a middle school math and science teacher in Washington, D.C. After 5 wonderful years in the classroom, I applied for a role at Breakthrough Greater Boston and joined the team in the summer of 2014. Breakthrough is more than just our dual mission or impressive outcomes. Breakthrough is the feeling that you get when you step into one of our classrooms. Breakthrough is a community made up of students, teaching fellows, staff, and our incredible supporters who believe in the power of what we do. And most importantly, Breakthrough is a family we choose to be a part of that will be there to support all of us, no matter how far or how long it has been.
Good evening. My name is Marissa, and I am Breakthrough. When Deja came home and expressed to us that there was no way she could finish school without attending Breakthrough, we initially thought, oh man, what is this, and how much is it going to cost? So we attended the initial meeting and gained an understanding of what Breakthrough stood for. After that meeting, I was sold. That year, we attended family events and got to experience firsthand the type of environment our daughter would be a part of, and instantly knew that the following year, our son would apply. I knew right away that the Breakthrough family would present ample opportunities for our children to challenge themselves in regards to their education, that they would be role models from all types of ethnic backgrounds, ages, and genders who would play a part in positively influencing our children to embrace who they were, that they would spend time exploring, developing, and challenging their understanding of education in a safe space with people that cared. Most importantly, I believe that Breakthrough will send our children prepared to college.
My name is B.T. Brown, and I am Breakthrough. There I stood at the front of the collected group of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders and my colleagues, mostly college students like me, prepared for the noise I knew was coming. Off came the hat, and the room exploded. My mini fro of normally dark brown hair sat shining in the light, bottle blonde as could be. I mean, I was hosting Crazy Hair Day at our community meeting. Was there another way to do it? I don't think so. And that's Breakthrough for me. As teachers, we were all in. The students were all in. It was a potent mix of unfettered joy and unbridled learning. I was hooked. If this is what it was like to be an educator, then that's who I was going to be. Although I'm now a school leader at Codman Academy Charter Public School, I'm still at core that 19-year-old college kid who was so excited to light conceptual fires in the minds of my students. Current Codman scholars who are fortunate enough to be part of Breakthrough are my inspiration. They shine, they break molds, they shed old skin and inhabit new worlds. And that's because of the talented, dedicated group of teachers and educators who make learning interesting, relevant, and real for students. Philosophically, Breakthrough and Codman are on the same team. It's a team I'm forever proud to be a member of. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bill Hannigan, and I am Breakthrough. My wife Mary Jo and I were both raised as children of educators, and we each have siblings currently working in the field. We believe that education is the foundation for success in life, and that every child deserves the opportunity to receive a quality education in order to unleash their potential. We established a family foundation to further this belief by having an impact on the local education community. For many years, I worked with my employer's charitable foundation. While there, I reviewed many organizations and programs dedicated to addressing the education gap through opportunity and access, making grant recommendations to the best in class among them. I was introduced to Breakthrough Greater Boston more than 20 years ago and have been a fan ever since. Our own experience values education from both the perspective of the student and the educator. It should come as no surprise, then, that we support Breakthrough Greater Boston's dual commitment to educating students and to training the next generation of urban educators.
My name is Winston Tuggle, and I am Breakthrough. I'm drawn to the spirit, diversity, and innovation of Breakthrough. As a former educator, I've always looked for ways to remain engaged in the education community. I know that building a diverse community of students and educators is really challenging. Not only is Breakthrough succeeding, they're cultivating students and educators who will go on to make an impact well outside of Breakthrough. I'm currently a co-chair of Breakthrough's Associate Board, a group of young professionals who are dedicated to educational equity and to advancing Breakthrough's mission by raising awareness, attracting supporters, and recruiting volunteers. We are committed to turning over as many stones as possible to help Breakthrough continue to deliver results. Breakthrough is a place that brings out the best in students, in teachers, me, and my wife, who was an instructional coach this past summer, and countless others. I will always look for ways to contribute to Breakthrough and to share the Breakthrough spirit.
Hi everyone, my name is Diana Abraham and I am Breakthrough. I worked as a Breakthrough Teaching Fellow for the 2016 and 2017 summers. Breakthrough is a place where people from various backgrounds and cultures can come together and be who they truly are with one common goal. It's a place where innovation is welcomed and community engagement is the core. Breakthrough was my first experience as a teacher. I created my own lessons, received feedback, and delivered my lessons with my students. It provided me with skills I used to finish my undergraduate career and start my teaching career. While with Breakthrough, I built lifelong relationships with my fellow teachers and students. I am still in touch with the teaching fellows I shared a classroom with. We shared lesson ideas and the challenges and successes we experience today in classrooms. I also often think of the incredible relationships I had with my students like Amanda, my first advisee, a student I built such a strong bond with. We lost touch for some time until 2018 when I started my first year of teaching at one of Breakthrough's partner schools, Boston Prep, where I'm currently teaching 7th grade math. Within the first few months, I saw a familiar face in the hallway, and it was Amanda. We embraced each other with a hug. Amanda now comes to my classroom every day to support my class and simply just give me a hug and say hello. She looks to me as a mentor and role model, and I look to her and I'm so proud of our friendship and how it's a testament to the impact that Breakthrough has on our lives and the family it creates. I read a quote that says, "A true family is one united by spirit, not by blood." We all have the Breakthrough spirit within us. That spirit may bring us back together or lead us onto our own path. Regardless, that spirit is alive and well and will always be the driving force of my passion. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Fred Tum, and I am Breakthrough. I'm a law professor at Boston University. As a professional educator, I've been either a student or a teacher for just about my entire life. At the various levels of education that I've experienced, I see inequity. Most children and teenagers enjoy only the education their neighborhoods can afford. And as we know, not all neighborhoods are the same. Educational resources are not equitably distributed across neighborhoods. I joined Breakthrough so I could help close that gap, to give underserved young people an opportunity to learn and to thrive, to be a part of a challenging educational community, and eventually to go to college. I'm the child of Chinese war refugees. Both of my parents' families were caught up in the Communist Revolution in China. Their families were forced to flee to Taiwan in 1949 when the nationalist government fell to the communists. My parents met in Taiwan and fell in love, and they were fortunate enough to earn scholarships to attend university in America. As with many Chinese of their generation, they came with literally nothing but the promise of an education. I and my older sister were both born in Chicago while my parents were in college. My parents always worked hard, overcoming many challenges in their adopted country. Over the course of his career as an aerospace engineer, my dad earned several advanced engineering degrees going to night school. My mom, now almost 90 years old, still works as a chemist. My parents always stressed the importance of education to me and my siblings. They knew that education would open doors for us. They sacrificed so that my siblings and I could go to college and beyond. I appreciate the challenges facing immigrant communities and other underrepresented communities in achieving intergenerational progress. I'm proud of our Breakthrough students and your families for your dedication to this project of intergenerational advancement. I'm also grateful for the diverse group of educators that we recruit and train to teach our students. Students achieve greater academic success when they see themselves represented in their classrooms. With this unique combination of teacher training and early advancement programs for students, we're making a difference at Breakthrough. I think my parents would be proud of all of us.
Hi, my name is Cleve Sagai, and I'm a current senior at the Community Charter School of Cambridge. Breakthrough has been a part of my life from when I was a kid because of my two older sisters. I never stopped hearing about the amazing commitment from the teachers and the program directors, and how it helped my sisters grow as students. I wanted to be like my sisters so much as a kid because everyone praised them for being model students, but in school I struggled with focusing. I could not sit still or focus for long amounts of time, and my teachers had neither the time nor the patience to deal with me. Going into Breakthrough, I expected more of the same. If real teachers could not deal with me, then how could college students who are only a couple years older than me? I thought for sure I did not fit the Breakthrough mold and would struggle there. To my surprise, the next 3 summers were some of the best I've ever had. Not only was I furthering my education, I was making lasting friendships in a space where people cared about me. With all that said, I still was not exactly the exemplary student. I still would talk during class and distract others, which caused Danny Hikes, the student services director at the time, to check in with me. Shoko would always chase me in the hallways to go back to class, and Danny would talk to me to see where my head was at. One thing I experienced before is teachers telling my parents all the bad things. They would go on and on about everything I had done wrong and I should be doing in order to be a good student, and never said anything that highlighted my success. Danny made sure to praise me or say something good to my father whenever he saw him. Even after my last summer, Shoko and Ami made sure to check on me during high school to make sure I was on the right path, and for that, I'm forever grateful. I worked one summer as a counselor in a different program working with kids, and still felt like I wasn't doing enough for my community. I missed that Breakthrough family I had built for 3 years. I love Breakthrough so much that I came back for more. My summer going into junior year, I decided to sign up to be a junior teacher, and the experience was amazing. For some of you who don't know what a junior teacher is, basically we were the assistant teachers in the class. We would help lesson plan, run the class, and advisory, and even teach some lessons. I got to learn a bunch of different skills and make connections with kids and the teachers I was not able to do before. I thought, you know what, why not do it again? So I signed up to be a junior teacher once again last summer. Then one of the most amazing, scary, and best opportunities ever happened to me. A teacher dropped out and they decided to pick me up from the reserves. From there on ensued one of the greatest summers of my life. This past summer in my 7th grade math classes and advisory, I saw in my students little parts of me and other parts I wish I had when I was their age. I learned so much about being a teacher, an adult, and what being a true Breakthrough community member meant. After a summer of teaching them, I saw them grow exponentially, and it proved to me 2 things. 1, that Breakthrough would nurture and mold them into great human beings. And 2, that being Breakthrough is not about being the perfect student or the smartest person, but being Breakthrough is about finding yourself and making you the best student you can possibly be. Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed hearing so many I Am Breakthrough stories from a broad cross-section of our community. We know our community is as strong as it is because so many of you truly believe that you are Breakthrough as well. Every year, both longtime supporters and new friends of our organization celebrate with us at our gala, remembering their own reasons to feel like part of our community. This year, we want to humbly ask all of you gathered for our virtual gala to step up for our students and teachers once again. Breakthrough is always doing the difficult work of closing opportunity gaps, creating paths to college and into teaching. But now, amidst this public health and economic crisis, those gaps are only widening. Please consider making a gift that is meaningful to you, and know that it will make a huge difference for everyone who can say, I am Breakthrough. Thank you.